Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another Metal Foes Yanxing combo video where I cover the loose ends and some additional options that are available to you if you run some interesting cards in the main deck. So let's just get started with the first combo. It's a pretty obvious hand that should come up quite often, and it is the 3 Yanxing 1 Metal Foe combo featuring 1 Chiwen as one of the 3 Yanxing cards. So assuming you don't have to pop the Chiwen to get access to your Jiaotu because you have another floater, you can make the combo go slightly further into a 4 negate combo. So the start of the combo is very normal. Foe pops Yanxing, grabs your combination and your Jiaotu. Jiaotu is going to discard Chiwen and your other Yanxing. This summons the Zephyr and something like a Bian. As long as it's not Chiwen, it's fine. We're going to Synchro Summon for Baxia. Baxia is going to pop our combination. The general rule of thumb is, if you don't have your 3rd pendulum target, you want to be searching it, which is why the 4 card combinations usually pop combination at this point, whereas the 5 card combos usually pop combination after you've made the 2nd Baxia. But anyways, this gets back Jiaotu from the graveyard, and combination is going to grab us our opposite scale. We're going to set that opposite scale and pop our Bian with it, setting our 2nd combination. Both Bian and Chiwen triggers, so Chiwen floats back from the graveyard, and Bian grabs us another Zephyr from the deck. So when you're deciding between double combination or 1 combination and fusion, the more combo pieces you run, the more likely you are going to be doing the 5 card combos instead of the 4 card combos, which means you won't be needing the 2nd combination search. If you are running less combo pieces and a few staples in your main deck, that means you are going to be opening the 4 card combos a lot more. And if that's the case, you would definitely want double combination instead of 1 combination, 1 fusion. But that's my theory on it. The more combo pieces you run, the more you can get away with running only 1 combination. But continuing on the combo, we make our 2nd Baxia, and this Baxia is going to pop our other combination to grab back the Jiaotu. Combination is going to grab our Sylvad. We overlay our Baxias to make some room. Here we're only going to pendulum summon 1 of the Zephyr along with the Sylvad. Zephyr is going to grab our Divine Strike. And then, to get 4 negates, we simply Synchro Summon into a Void Ogre and Synchro Summon into a Herald of the Arclight. So having that Chiwen discarded off the Jiaotu is able to grant us that 1 extra negate. Okay, so this next combo is going to require even more strange allocations of the main deck. This combo is going to require you to run 3 Metal Foes spell or trap cards for you to pull off. If you are only running 2 Metal Foes spell and traps in your main deck, then this combo is going to be defaulting back to the 1 Metal Foe 3 Yanxing combos, resulting in 3 negates. But if you do run the 3rd search target, the 2 Metal Foe 3 Yanxing opening hands can be improved into a 4 negate combo, and I'm going to show you exactly how that is done. So first of all, we're starting the combo as per usual. Metal Foe pops Yanxing. Now if you open 2 different Metal Foes, The one that you want to activate at this point as a scale is the one that you would like to pendulum summon more on your following turn. Because whatever you put in your scale at this point is going to end up in your extra deck. So comparing Silvered with Steelin, Silvered has attack value so that it can increase the damage output of your second turn. Silvered, being level 3, is also much easier to make a Chamberer with than Steelin. Again, just to improve that damage output on your next turn. But anyways, setting combination and summoning the Jiaotu. Jiaotu discards 2 Yang Xings to summon Chiwen and Zephyrinyu. We're going to Synchro Summon into our first Baxia. The Baxia is going to destroy the combination to summon Jiaotu from the graveyard. Combination is going to grab us another scale. We're going to activate that scale and use it to pop our opposite scale to set the second combination. Next, we're going to activate the last scale in our hand to pop the Chiwen, setting us the Metamorphose Fusion, Chiwen summoning Zephyrinyu. We're going to Synchro for another Baxia. Baxia destroys the combination to get Jiaotu back from the graveyard. A combination is going to grab us another Metamorphose. Overlay the Baxias to make room, and then we're going to pendulum summon all 3 from our extra deck. Zephyrinyu searches us Divine Strike. Synchro summon for Baxia. Baxia is going to destroy one of our scales to summon the Jiaotu from the graveyard. Synchro summon for Void Ogre Dragon. And then we're going to use the Metamorphose Fusion to fuse our 2 Metamorphose, the one from our hand going to a graveyard, the one on the field going to our extra deck, for Metamorphose Orichalc. And since we have 2 level 8s, we can overlay them for our 4th negate. This could be a Second Hope Harbinger, it could be a Felgrand. It's really up to you and the meta what you summon at this point. But that is a 4 negate combo, which does require you to run 3 Metamorphose spell or traps to pull off. Now the next combo is going to require you to run the strangest stuff in your main deck to pull off. The good thing is you don't need to run the random Orichalc or any other fusion monsters in your extra deck if your extra deck space is tight for this, nor do you need to run a 3rd Metamorphose spell or trap, so you can pull off this combo with just 2 Metamorphose spell or trap search targets in your deck, and it is a generic 3 Yang Xing 1 Metamorphose combo. For a hand like this, even though we opened the Chiwen, it does not count as a Chiwen related combo. And that's because the other 2 Yang Xing cards that we opened are not floaters. So we are forced to pop the Chiwen and use it as a generic floater instead of actually as a Chiwen. But we are going to do just that. Combination gets set, Jiaotu gets summoned. Jiaotu pitch. We're going to summon the Suani and the Zephyrinyu. Synchro summon for the first Baxia. Since this is a 4-card combo, we're going to pop our combination at this point to bring back Jiaotu. Combination is going to grab us the opposite scale. Set the opposite scale, pop the Suani to set the second combination. Suani gets Zephyrinyu And we synchro summon for another Baxia. Second Baxia is going to destroy the second combination to bring Gel 2 back once more. And the combination is going to search us a Gold Driver. Overlay for more space. Pendulum summon 3. Zephyr gets Zephyr Divine Strike. No surprises there. Synchro summon for another Baxia. Baxia is going to pop one of our scales to summon Gel 2 from the graveyard. Synchro summon into Ignister Prominence, the Blasting Trago Slayer. Ignister's effect summons Master Pendulum from our deck. Here we overlay into a rank 8 of choice again. Valgrand Harbinger. Comes down to what's popular in the meta. And then overlay into a rank 4 of choice. To make it obviously 4 negates, we're going to go ahead and summon a number 106 Giant Hand. Bunch of gold rares on the field here. But in the majority of cases, if you're facing any deck apart from Pendulums, this should probably be an Abyss Dweller instead, since Abyss Dweller is one of the most broken cards of all time, and summoning it can just win you the game right here against any non-Pendulum based deck. Now, there's quite a lot of other things you can do at this point. The only thing we can't do with the Master Pendulum is synchro with it, but we can still contact fuse it into a Dinoster, which does take away one of our negates, but it lets us summon the second rank 8, while conserving one of these guys here. So we could make the rank 8 with the Dinoster and Baxia, in which case Ignister remains, which is going to put a lot of pressure and your opponent on a clock on the following turn, since it's going to be spinning their last line of defense before you attack for game. Or we could conserve the Baxia, which means on your next turn you have a free Monster Reborn, effectively also putting them on the clock, since that Monster Reborn is probably going to combo into other things to guarantee an OTK through whatever defenses they have. Dinoster and Ignister, both being dragons, also mean you can summon things like number 46 Dragulion to seal off any hopes for dragon-based decks, such as Blue Eyes or whatnot. But if you just want the hard 4 negates, this is probably going to be the field you want to end on. That is all for the Metaphor Yangzing Wombo Combo videos. The next video will most likely be the deck profile. I'm not sure how long that's going to take. I guess I'll see you then.